50 States in 50 Days is nearly over with just 2 days left. Up today is Vermont, a state that hosts the reigning men's soccer national champions. Last season, the Catamounts clinched its first national title in D1 men's soccer with a 2-1 win over Marshall. Our Skubie Mageza sets his sights high, trying out for a roster spot with the champs.
It's that time of the year again where everyone goes back to school, and the Vermont men's soccer team, they get in a little bit earlier than everyone else because they're the defending national champions, and today is tryouts. And I'm gonna see if I can make the team. So let's go make that happen. All right, I hope you guys are ready to make some room with this team. I don't know who's the starter, but you gotta give up the spot. Hey, Coach, I ain't warmed up yet. Let's go! Whoa! Let's go! Shout out to the squad! Oh, wow! All right, I seem to make it to the next level of tryouts, so just like these guys usually do, we're gonna get some extra work in. This is Max. He scored the game-winning goal in the national championship.
Kissel may win it, he does! Can he win the national championship? 1v1 against Yannick! Oh my gosh, they do it! Don't call him Cinderella!
My job is to be ready at all times. Always lurk for a second ball, always lurk for a chance. Always lurk for like the last drop of hope of like 1%, maybe the ball comes to me. And then in that moment, you got to be ready. And so luckily I was, and luckily I also could convert.
I hear you have a celebration that you tend to do every time you do score a game-winning goal.
Did it the first time after the national championship. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I just did it. You gotta only bring out like the finest of moments.
I need you to show me that celebratory goal so I can take that back with me and do it after we have a great show. Stoppage time. There it is. All right, I think I got it. Coming down. Goalie, oh, no, you thought so. Wide open. Let's go. I'd rather not because this is a dizzy show. But hey, toss the shirt off, celebrate. Thank you, Max Kissel, the one and only goal scorer in the clutch time. So my tryout is over. What do you think about me possibly making this team?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like a couple more sessions, get you acclimated in the team, bro. Get you to learn like the system and the way you move, and yeah, you're good to go.
Look, off-road biking, soccer, bobsled. I mean,
baseball.
What? Yeah, baseball. What, Skubie? What can't you do?
Listen, I just try to get out there and do something for the content, because if I'm going to come out here and hang out with the soccer team, then I might as well do it right. And I'm also hanging out with some really cool young fans who love the Vermont team. So let me hear y'all make some noise. There we go. Really hyped up with what the men's soccer team has done, but I also want to make sure that you guys know that no spots were given up. I did not make the team at all, but it was really cool to hang out with the team. And, you know, going back towards last season before it started, they sold about 100 to 200 season tickets. This year, they've already sold 1,200 season tickets, and this is a place that fills 2,400 people. So they've already got half of the place filled out before they even sell one ticket. So the hype around here is real.
All right, so you got an exhibition game going on. Skubie's in there, hyping the crowd already. He's got his jersey, his fit. Didn't quite make the team, Scoobs, but get him next time. You know what I mean? We'll get him next time, buddy. We'll check in with you a little bit later on because soon, thank you, Scoobs, right. We're going to head back to Vermont. Skubie will have an in-game interview with the men's soccer coach during their match that, again, is going on right now. A lot of fun from Vermont. More coming our way in just a little bit.
SportsCenter's 50 States in 50 Days is right here in Vermont, and we're here for the men's soccer team, who are the defending national champs, and I'm with the head coach, Coach Rob Dow, and he's a little chiller now. His team just scored a goal. They're in an exhibition match against Providence right now. Good but not great is what Coach said to me before we went on, but preseason #1 ranking for your team. I mean, what makes it so special this year with what you guys have been able to do?
Well, what's so special is that you guys are here. And when you arrived yesterday, I'm no kidding, we got a couple of guys that aren't here yet because of visa appointments. When you showed up, the whole team thought you were our new recruit, and they were like, "Wow, this guy's getting a media introduction like that for his first practice." So anyway, so glad you're here, and this is special to us.
Well, Coach, it is a pleasure to be here because you guys are truly building something special. And coming off of a national championship run where you score a game-winning goal in the final minutes in the semis, a game-winning goal in the national championship, and now you lose 13 players from that team. How have you been able to kind of reload and still get that preseason #1 ranking?
After all those last-minute goals, I had to see my cardiologist at the postseason. But look, really difficult. We'll miss those guys so much. But our staff did an amazing job finding new players all over the country and the world. And you know, what's really special is about how we won the national championship through a culture that's based on values and teamwork and supporting each other, and that resonated, and I think we got the right guys.
Yeah, and winning a championship is hard, but winning one back-to-back is a whole different type of level. For example, Nick Sirianni, the Eagles head coach, he's kind of dealing with that right now. He said he reached out to Nick Saban, he reached out to Gino Auriemma just to get advice on how to sustain that level of excellence and win back-to-back. For you, have you sought out any type of guidance or just researched ways that you guys can kind of sustain that and go back-to-back?
Yeah, I had the chance to go on with Coach K from Duke in January on his podcast, and I took a lot from him. I think he's won a few natties.
Just a few.
Just a few. Anyway, the biggest thing he told us is you can't change your identity. You got to keep being who you are. And how you do that is stick by your principles and your values, but expect more, raise the bar within your team, and keep executing a value-based culture.
So what is that culture that you have created here? What is it that you have built?
Yeah, look, I think most of all is our guys really like being with each other because they invest time in each other off the field, whether that's playing chess with each other like on their phones, or they're hosting guys at their apartments for the freshmen for like a home-cooked meal because they're a little homesick, or just expecting high standards on the field and being honest. Like that's what it takes to win a national championship. With that cocktail together, I think that's something we got to continue to build through the team this year, but we're using last year as a blueprint.
Yeah, and speaking of building, you guys are literally doing that. There's some construction going on over there. You're adding towards this place, and this is coming off a national championship. Did that help? Who knows? I would suspect so. Tell me what's going on and what went into the added construction going on around the football field.
Yeah, it takes a village. And when I interviewed for this job with Jeff Schulman, our AD, he explained to me that this program means more to the state. So you're not just representing, a bunch of guys in college. It's the state of Vermont. And so that's allowing our community members into the program, whether it's with fundraising or emotional support, just staying connected with our team. And then on the opposite side, our job is to give back, do community service, do some youth soccer coaching. And we
got to go, Coach. Hey, what about that? Live on TV.
Well, that is because we got a team that has an amazing community around them, and they love coming out here to watch on a preseason game, decent turnout, and we're looking forward to starting next Thursday.
Didn't lose a game here on this field last season, and right now it is 2-0. Doesn't look like they're going to lose a game right now. Coach, we really appreciate you taking the time to just enjoy this culture that you have built, so thank you.
Thank you.
SportsCenter's 50 states, 50 days here in Vermont with the defending national champs.
Will they ever let me out of this studio again? Probably not. But all joking aside, 50 states in 50 days took me to states and national landmarks I had never been to, and I'm not sure if I'll ever go again. I met people from towns I had never heard of, with dialects that were sometimes hard for me to understand, and it was awesome. But even after all of the rides and the falls, and the climbs, and the wildlife observing, I didn't get any ice cream. I had to eat fried catfish in 110-degree heat. Skubie gets to just chow down ice cream in the cool climate? What's up with that, Scoobs?
I'm now an honorary member of the Vermont men's soccer team, and I got the gang with me. Every single one of my guys right here were a part of the men's national championship winning team, and we're on Church Street. This is a spot where everybody kicks it, and we're about to check out an iconic spot and reminisce. The first and original Ben & Jerry's was right here in Vermont. Let's go ahead and get some ice cream, fellas. Make this day a little better.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Can I just get 1 scoop of salted caramel in a cup, please? Thank you. We got a game, so 1 scoop. 1 scoop.
1 scoop? I'm going with a sundae.
Wow.
God, You see this? It's either go hard or go home. Brownie special. It's a whole bunch of calories, but I burned some today, so it's
Everything,
okay.
bro. Everything.
You're coming off the national championship. You get back to Vermont. What's the reaction been like?
I mean, it's been great, yeah. Like you walk around, like you see a lot of kids coming to you, asking for a signature, asking for a picture, telling you that you are like kind of their idol.
How do you guys do it? How do you run it back this year?
It takes a lot of work, and I think what makes us so strong is that we know what it takes now.
What is your most cherished memory?
After the game, my friends from home, from Cambridge, they drove 13 hours overnight, the night before the game, to get there in time. And obviously Maxi scored the winner. We all run to the corner, celebrating with the boys, and then I look over and I see like all my friends and my family was there. I went over, climbed up on the stands, and we just did a massive group hug, and it's giving me chills now to think about it.
When I came here, one day after I arrived, I just got injured. I was like out for the first 6 to 8 weeks in the season. And like at this moment, you like start questioning everything. Like, was it the right thing to come here? Like, I want to be home in this type of situation. And I couldn't believe in this moment that like the season ended this way, like for us and especially for me. Like winning the national championship for the first time for UVM, and being the goalie, and like taking part to like win the trophy.
We actually had a parade all on Church Street. So we lined this entire place with like 8,000 to 10,000 people.
Wow.
And we started at the bottom and we walked up, and there were like just seeing hundreds of people that I know and just seeing everyone in one spot that had supported us the whole way. And we walked all the way to the top, and we like went on the stage and we just talked to the community. And it was like the moment where I feel like we all as a state really celebrated it together, and it was really emotional and just so cool to see all the support.
I came back from an injury early in the season, played 2 games. Someone stepped on my foot in the playoff game, and my foot was broken. So I was out. When Maxi scored the winner, I was so happy and genuinely happy for the community, for the boys, for the coaches. That made me realize that, or how much I love this program and the team. I didn't think about what if, you know. It was just in the moment. I was so happy for the boys, even though I didn't play a minute. Now we got to do it again.